Today our first lecture is about path planning for mobile robotics. It will be a complete series of path planning and mobile robotics. This is our first lecture. We will discuss some basic concepts for path planning, like what is optimization, basic terminologies, and optimization in using minimum resources for any project. Optimal analysis. Optimal analysis is optimal analysis that create and use well structured and well conditioned matrices are used for linear programming and path planning. What is path? What is plan? Path is the way where you want to go. And planning means deciding by using your optimal sources and made a plan for choosing that path. And then trajectory tracking trajectory tracking is mean that a track and you have to follow only that. You can follow that predefined track. Trajectory tracking control is used to effect desired trajectories of a device. You have a path, you have just to follow that path. That is trajectory tracking. Then deterministic deterministic and stochastic. And what is deterministic? Stochastic means randomness, and deterministic means defined pattern. Okay, stochastic means randomness. For example, what is randomness? Decision randomness stochastic डिसीजन क्या होगा कि एक पास से एक पास पे जाना है तो आपने जो डिसीजन लेना है रोबोट have to take decision by random stochastic techniques. You go from one step to other step, then by using stochastic technique, you made a plan, next plan, and move to your desired path. Optimization take calculus and optimal analysis is the variational calculus. Variational calculus means changing in a part. That is variational calculus. That's are the basic terminologies we will use in path planning for mobile robotics. Stochastic is the important word, deterministic, and then path planning optimization. Optimization is very important because for engineer you have to use very less sources for making your product. You have to use optimal sources for project. You will see some types of problems that are single variable and multi variables. कुछ सिंगल होंगी सिंगल वेरिएबल्स में एक वेरिएबल होगा फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे ये है x इक्वल टू x स्क्वायर fx equal to sin x, and then there will be some multi variables like fxy plus k plus y square. As function, single variable function, multi variable function can be x, y, and also z. variational calculus, variation calculus, isochrone curve, and brachistochrone curve. First isochrone curve, curve for which time taken by an object sliding without friction in uniform gravity and its lowest point is independent of its starting point to curve. मतलब ये कि जब आप इनसे किसी पॉइंट को छोड़ोगे दिखने में तो ये लगे ना बाई सी ये कि येलो वाला यहाँ पे पहले पहुँचेगा और ब्लू वाला बहुत एंड पे पहुँचेगा बट इन रियलिटी यहाँ जो चारों में से यहाँ एक टाइम पे इस पॉइंट पे रीच करेंगे सकते एक ही टाइम पे रीच करेंगे दे विल रीच at one point in same time. That is isochrone curve. It is because of that gravity, uniform gravity to its lowest point, independent of its starting point on curve. Then our second curve is brachistro brachistro curve, a curve of fastest descent to reach from point A to lower point B is the shortest time under the influence of uniform gravitational field. क्या होगा कि अगर इस पॉइंट पे मेरे पास कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है और हम रिलीज करेंगे हम देखिए भाई शॉर्टेस्ट पॉइंट तो ये वाला ये पहले पहुंचेगा बट ये क्या होगा सबसे पहले ये वाला पहुंचेगा और ऑफ ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड यूनिफॉर्म ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड this same effect gravitational field optimization and optimal difference. What is basic difference between optimization and optimal? Words are similar, but optimization provides best value and optimal provide a best function. Calculus one is calculus receive optimization is calculus and optimal series variation calculus optimize optimal analysis provide best function and optimization provide a best value. Major contributor Newton weight optimization work on it at it and Euler work at with optimal analysis and years some uh, algorithms using path planning or particle swarm optimization. It is like swarm bees or swarm शहद की मक्खियों का झुंड swarming झुंड how they find food how they communicate with each other if one bee finds something to eat how he communicate with all of other bees of his society. So the algorithm or technique or natural resources it use is such a watch that pattern and made a algorithm named that particle swarm optimization aunt colony optimization like aunt how aunt communicate with each other when they find something to eat like sugar and then find to eat how they communicate aunt has a big community they live in a big community and connections created annealing third hour algorithm and random particle optimization kinetic algorithm and dynamic programming kinetic algorithm like that if a poor marry with a rich with then everything will be balanced right if a poor person married only with poor person in families then they will remain poor Basically, that algorithm work on that pattern, ethical algorithm. We will see detail of genetic algorithm in our next videos and random particle optimization, then particles optimization. We will see these three algorithms in detail in our next videos. What is robot? We have word of robot, but from where it started? It means robota, used for labor, most labor, not hardware, come from exact word robota. What does it mean? It means a mechanical system that has sensing, actuation, and computation. Sense their work and compute have computation abilities, capabilities, learning in discipline, autonomous, intelligent, and control system. What makes a robot interesting? What is a national agent? Okay, what is rational agent? We will see that a robot consists of a cells, sense to provide the sense if we have IR sensor, IR for line forming board, or a board we have a IR sensor, sense line and actuator like motors for moving our robot. Then communication, communicate with the environment and a controller to control of motors and sensors in every complete robot. Okay, what is rational agent? Rational agent is a person or entity that always aim to perform optimal action based on given information. बहुत हमारा इंफॉर्मेशन लेता है, ठीक है, किससे लेगा इंफॉर्मेशन? एनवायरनमेंट से। कैसे लेगा? फ्रॉम हाउ? स्टेप्स बाय यूजिंग सेंसर्स perform action. Action, how he can he perform action? By actuators, by motor. Any type of motor can use like stepper motor and servo motors are mostly used servo motors. It will perform optimal actions based on information. I can मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल भी देता हूँ रैशनल एजेंट की. Vacuum cleaner is a rational agent. It has the environment as a flow. Environment where it works, do that as a environment. Using flow as an environment and is point to clean that flow environment. It has sensor like cameras outward. Like दूसरा होगा उसका होगा ना सेंसर्स, वो डिटेक्ट करेंगे कैमरे के तौर पर सेंसर हो सकता है, ठीक है, और किसी तरह का भी सेंसर यूज कर सकते हैं. तो वो उसको सेंस करेगा और ब्लड को सेंस करने के बाद तो भेजेगा एक्चुएशन से, तो उसकी तरफ मूव कराएगा और उसके बाद ट्राइंग टू सेंस द एनवायरनमेंट इट हैज द प्रोसेस एंड द पंप होगा उसके अंदर एक्चुएटर मिस्टेक जो कि ब्लड को उठाएगा और अपने बॉक्स में डाल देगा. ये इसकी एक एग्जांपल होगी. तभी लिखा हुआ एजेंट इज एनीथिंग दैट एक्साइट इट्स एनवायरनमेंट थ्रू सेंसर एंड एक्ट अपॉन द एनवायरनमेंट थ्रू फैक्टर्स. What is robotics? The art and science of making a robot. And what we find in control system AI mechanism, chemical engineering, mechatronics, and also in bioengineering. Bioengineering, robotics, mechatronics, basically mechatronics is electrical, mechanical, anything you make a robot of any type. Computer science using AI like self-driving cars also considered a robot, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, control system. Current trends in mobile robotics are moving away from practice robots to personal service robots, medical surgery, like roboticons tools will be placed at the tip of robotic arm for operating industrial automation, mining, harvesting, industrial, and then hazardous environment. Um, Medical surgery, we have a lot of trust issue with this year. This these years, I didn't trust are about to operate trust issue, right? In Pakistan, mostly in Pakistan, mobile robot wings, ground robots, and also flying robots like drones, modern robots. There are three main categories of modern robot. Okay, let's discuss industrial robots. Robot manipulator words. You can see that it is a industrial robot. Industrial arm. Pick one heavier thing from one place and place it to another place. Our second is mobile robots. You can move the mobile robots, and for like vacuum cleaner, it can. If we are using robot for cleaning, we can use a vacuum cleaner. There's also a mobile robots. Servicing robots are also a mobile robot platforms with autonomy. Mobile manipulators plus mobility. It can move and also work like industrial arm can on and it can also move like by robots. Okay, mobile robot terminology. Unarmed UAV. Let's discuss what is UA and V. It is unmanned aerial vehicle like drones is also unmanned aerial vehicles. Aircraft, human pilot. Okay, it is basically why we unmanned. It has no pilot, crew, and any passenger for flying that drone. Okay, it has based ground-based controller and a system of communication with UAV. A military aircraft that is guided autonomously, that is UAV, by remote control or any control using sensors. Carries sensor target and offensive ordnance electronic transmitter designed to interfere with or destroy enemy target. Okay, it has enemy no no require no pilot to or driver to use it. Then UGV unmanned ground vehicles like our small survival tanks, unmanned ground vehicle operate while in contact with ground without onboard human presence. No require of human presence. It can be by using very uh, many applications where it may be inconvenient, dangerous, or impossible to have human operator present, like finding bomb ground or finding any metal ground at mountains. Mostly army use over on making small tents and put a gun on it. Using AI, it can detect enemy and kill them. The third is UUV. UUV unmanned undersea water vehicle, sometimes known as underwater drones, submarine also that can operate underwater without a human occupant. These vehicles may be divided into two categories: remotely operated underwater, named as ROUV, and autonomously underwater vehicle AUV. Okay, Army can also use also using UV unmanned undersea vehicles for safety of their country. AUV autonomous underwater vehicle. Same thing. AUV is commonly known as uncrewed underwater vehicles, used for underwater survey missions such as detecting and mapping submerged wrecks, rocks, and obstructions that can be hazard or navigate for commercial and recreational vessels. Applications: self-driving cars for mining, increased accuracy in operating as compared to human autonomous driving. मैंने आपको पहले बताया जैसे कि ड्रोन में भी यूज हो रहा है, तो कौन सा वाला UAV और ड्राइवरलेस व्हीकल्स में UGV ड्रोन व्हीकल्स अनमेंट और वेदर सर्विस जो बता सकता है अनमेंड एग्रीकल्चर और वेदर सर्विस होगा प्रेशर एयर प्रेशर को देख के सेंसर लगे होंगे उनको टच करेगा और आपको वेदर के बारे में बता देगा. एग्रीकल्चर मशीन्स ट्रैवल एक्सट्रैक्टर लैंड मिलिंग लैंड माइन डिटेक्शन ग्राउंड में आएगी, व्हीकल में आएगी, अनमैन ग्राउंड व्हीकल यूजीवी में बॉम्ब डिस्पोजल इसमें आ जाएगा. सर्जिकल रोबोट्स हाई प्रोसीजर होंगी उसके अंदर और रिपीटेबिलिटी होगी, मिनिमल इन्वेसिव सर्जरी बट ट्रस्ट रेशियो इज वेरी लेस. Steps about vacuum cleaner, visual systems, mobility systems, holonomic and non-holonomic system. Holonomic, holonomic means you are not restricted. You can freely move. You want to go. You want to color your desired position. You go without any limitation or restriction. You can go. It is holonomic. And non-holonomic that you have some restriction. You can't go that point when you are going your desired position or desired. You are going from point A to point B. You cannot go in that position for going that path for going your desired position. That will be non-holonomic. You have some restriction. That is non-holonomic. Holonomic refer to restriction among transition axis if a robot is holonomic with respect to end match is capable of moving in any direction any of those and physical image related to the holonomic can. यही है कि non-holonomic में क्या होगा restriction होगी और restriction नहीं होगी. One dimensional space there is only one axis which something can move if you pretend that this is railroad. अब ट्रैक है ये रेलवे रोड का तो उसमें इधर भी जा सकती है इधर भी जा सकती है ट्रेन तो बोर्ड डायरेक्शन में जा सकती है तो something economic it potentially moving as a direction. If you took some object that only moving only that in one direction on the tracks, the object would be non-following. अब इस तरह तो मूव करेगी एक्स में समझ लो ट्रेन. अब अगर ऐसे जाना होगा तो उसमें रिस्ट्रिक्शन आ जाएगी. ठीक है, ओनली वन पास में फंस गया दूसरे पास में नहीं कर सकेगी इस तरह, तो रिस्ट्रिक्शन होगी, फिर बोलेंगे नॉन फॉलोइंग सिस्टम. which means that species वही बात है जो मैंने आपको बताती हुई है वही है. तो बयान किया गया यहाँ पे on the point of view of robotic we can refer woman as हाँ we can refer to woman as autonomic within our two dimensional space. अगर आप इनके दो dimensional देखते हैं, थ्री मूव कर सकते हैं, एक्स में भी मूव कर सकते हैं, वाई में भी कर सकते हैं, थ्री में हम जंप कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आप अपनी पोजिशन पे आ जाएंगे. सो वी फ्रीली मूव इन एक्स एंड वाई by the system we are holonomic. If we build a robot that move in any direction like human, system move कर रहे हैं, it is also holonomic. If we build a robot that we move forward or sideways or backward, you restrict it and for your robot will only move in sideways or backward. That robot will be non-holonomic. We restricted meaning it your robot for specific path. It will be non-holonomic system. In simpler terms, holonomic and versus non-moving refer to the robot's ability to directly move toward a target or having repositioned itself before moving directly to a target. अब उसको रिपोजिशन तो डायरेक्ट मूव कर देगा तो ऑटोनॉमिक हो जाएगा. अगर रिपोजिशन करके जाना पड़ेगा बार बार तो वो क्या होगा जी नॉन ऑटोनॉमिक सिस्टम हो जाएगा. और पर यहाँ पर है जैसे ये उसके नंबर है पार्क है ए और बी पोजीशन है तो ए पे पार्किंग करनी है, तो अगर गाड़ी से दिख रही है तो ठीक है, लेकिन अब बी पे जाने के लिए उसको मूव करना पड़ेगा आगे पीछे, तो इट विल बी नॉन ऑटोनॉमिक सिस्टम टू बिकम नॉन ऑटोनॉमिक सिस्टम. Categories are for futurism if offline move pass and start from point where agent has to clean large its environment to tackles it will be offline. And only pathfind is carried out in parallel way toward the goal and to see locally environmental restraints is not different but remote. This is our basic introduction of path planning robotics done by robots. Next we'll see some details about algorithms and our basics of path planning. That is